Hey guys, welcome to today's Forex market forecast. So we're getting started in this video with the EURUSD, GBPUSD, USDCHF, and the USDJPY currency pairs. So let's get started already with EURUSD. Now, okay, quickly, I want you to stay to the end of this video because at the end of this video I have something special for you that would help you make a lot of money in the Forex market. Now let's get started. We're starting with the Euro-USD currency pair. What do we see from the monthly time frame? Like we always check, we see it's a downtrend. We can see a major downtrend, but um, some we've seen some consolidation in recent times, right? So now, is that a sign that the market is trying to push higher? Well, we cannot say for sure right now, and we can also see this consolidation. You can see more price action in the consolidation on the weekly time frame. And what do we, even in this consolidation, I want you to take note of this. Is this a downward, would you say it favors more of sellers or buyers? Well, for me, I would say it favors more of, for now, sellers. Because we've seen this, we saw this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Then we saw this break of structure. The market has not been able to break above that ever since. So in my opinion, if the market is going to, move in a certain direction, it might possibly, right? This is still a speculation, of course. It might possibly move downwards. And also we have a trend line right here sitting pretty, and maybe it's going to break below the trend line. We can't say for sure for now, but let's go down to the daily time frame and look at how we can trade this. So as you can see, it's a massive bearish move right here, and we have a bullish close on Friday. Now, so what should we expect? So I'll suggest that if you see price come into the zone, if you see price come into the 1.09139 zone, and it gives us a bearish day close below that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a sell. You can go for a one-to-one sell right there, or you can go for an opportunity to even sell to the next zone, which is the 1.08346. Right? You can take that if it meets your confirmation, right? That's very important. And also, even the current price action, the current close of the market, is it enough? If it's enough confirmation for you to take a buy, you can also go ahead and take the buy, because I mean, when the market opens on Monday, you can go ahead and take a buy because we had this bullish close above the Thursday candle, and it might be a sign that the market wants to push higher a little. You can just settle for maybe a one-to-one in such a scenario, if and only if it meets your confirmation. Don't forget that. Now for another scenario now, if we see price break below that and come into this 1.07787 zone, what I would predict is that if price comes into the zone, because of this trend line, I believe this trend line might hold. I believe it might still hold, right? Because it has held for, it held here, or it started here, and it held one time, it has held the second time. So if a trend line has held, three times, I think there's a possibility it will hold the fourth time, right? There's a possibility, and it might also be that it will break below. So just be careful. But if you see price give us come into the zone, if you see price come into that into this 1.07787 zone, and it interacts with the trend line and also with the horizontal line that I just mentioned now. If we see price interact with both lines and then gives us a bullish day close, above that zone, that will be a good uh, confluence. Yes, that's what we call it. That'll be a good confluence to go for a buy. You can go for a buy. You can target a one-to-one risk reward right there, or you take a buy into the next zone, right? Because you have to be careful. There's a major zone right here. There's a major zone at the 1.08243 zone. So you take a buy into that zone, and most likely we might see a price break below that zone and finally break the trend line, but you would have taken your profits, before that. So that would be for the Euro USD currency pair. So let's move on to the GBP USD currency pair. Now for GBP USD, what should we expect? Let's take a look at the monthly time frame. What do we see here? Okay, this is monthly time frame. It's still moving. We can see it's also a bearish trending market for now. Now let's take a look at the weekly time frame and see. So the weekly time frame is still, we still have a bearish engulfing in play. This bearish engulfing, that I think this was the month of August. No, just 2 weeks ago. Not this is a weekly time frame, so it was just 2 weeks ago, and so we still have that bearish move in play, right? So let's look at the daily time frame now. Now, what I would suggest that you favor more sales in this currency pair. So now for GBP USD, let's take a look at the predictions. If price comes into either of the 1.31374 or the 1.31746 zones, and it gives us a bearish day close below any of those zones, if price gives us a bearish day close below any of those zones, I'll suggest that you go for a sell, right? Go for a sell in any of those zones if they meet your confirmation, and you can go for a one-to-one risk reward ratio, or you can sell into the next zone, which is the 1.30061 zone, or even below that, because you never can tell. This might be an opportunity to get into the next leg of the trend. Yeah, this might actually be an opportunity to get into the next leg of the trend, and I think this might actually be it. But we have to be speculative still. So you can take your profits at the 1.30061 zone or the 1.28919 zone, whichever way it plays out. So that'll be for the sell opportunity. Now let's look at the buy opportunity there. Now if price breaks down into the 1.28919 zone, right, and it gives us a bullish day close below that zone, I would suggest that you go for a buy. You can go for a one-to-one risk reward ratio and end it there for the GBP USD currency pair. So that would be for GBP USD. Now let's move on. Don't forget, if these scenarios, you should only take them seriously if and only if they meet your personal trading confirmation, right? So let's go to the USDCHF currency pair. Let's take a look at the monthly time frame first, and let's see what's happening here. So USDCHF has been in a range. It has been in a range. It was actually in one particular range here. It broke out of the range, but it's still in a bigger range, right? It has not broken out of this major range that we see in the market. Now let's take a look at the weekly time frame. In fact, I'm beginning to doubt if this is actually a range. I doubt if this is actually a range. I think the range is just this zone, right? The range is just this little zone that I plotted, right? So I think it has broken out of the range. It has effectively broken out of the range. So what I would suggest is, so let's take a look at the monthly time frame before we make any weekly time frame before we make any decisions. Yes, there's a bullish engulfing in play right here. I think it was just 2 weeks ago, or now about 3 weeks ago. It's still in play. It has not been invalidated. So let's go down to the daily time frame and look at our predictions. Okay, let's take a look quickly. Okay, it's a bearish market. Now let's see the daily time frame. What should we expect? Now what I would suggest is this: if price comes into this zone, into the 0.86983 zone, and it gives us a bearish day close below that zone, I suggest that you go for a sell. Go for a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio right there, or you can also go for a sell to the next zone, which is the 0.85515 zone, whichever one you are comfortable with. Right, so now let's look at another opportunity. If we see price break down into this 0.85515, if price doesn't push higher and it just comes down into this zone, what I would suggest is that you can go for a buy, go for a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio and close your trades. If any of these scenarios meet your confirmation, only if they meet your confirmation should you be taking those trades. So now let's go to the USDJPY currency pair and see what the market has for us. So first of all, as usual, take a look at the monthly time frame. We see the market is bullish, very bullish, but we've seen bearish price action in recent times, and we've seen 3 months close quite bearish. Now we've seen bulls coming in this current month, but that doesn't mean the market is going to close bullish in this month. There might be surprises. So we still have a bullish engulfing in play, and it's still pushing the market higher. Now the market is coming into a major zone, the zone that sent down this price and also sent down price at this point as well. So it sent down price at this point and came into this major zone before it broke higher. So now this price has come back into this major zone, so we might be looking at something like this. Let me point that out quickly. Let me point out what I just noticed. We might be looking at something like it's called a head and shoulder pattern. It's a beautiful reversal pattern that occurs in the market. So let's just quickly look at that. So this might be what we're looking at. This might be what we will get, and it might not happen, but it's good to see what we might get. So we might get something like this, but let's look at the daily time frame to make some predictions. Now for the daily time frame, what would I suggest? Now if price comes into either of the 150.778 or the 151.831 zones, and it gives us a bearish day close below either of those zones, I suggest that you go for a sell. Right, I suggest that you go for a sell if it meets your confirmation. You can go for a sell, you can go for a 1-to-1, or if you're willing to take the risk, you can hold the sell till it gets to the 147.761 zone. Why am I saying if you're willing to take the risk? The truth is that this market is very bullish, but in recent times, with the moves it has made in recent times, this might be a sign. The moves it has made in recent times might be a sign that it wants to reverse. So if you're willing to take the risk and cash in on the reversal of the market, you might want to take that opportunity. You might want to hold on to that sell and see if you will be able to join the new sell trend. Now you can take your first target at 1-to-1 and then hold on to the rest. So let's take a look at another scenario. If price comes into this 141.761 zone and it gives us a bullish day close above that zone, I suggest that you go for a buy. Right, go for a buy in such a scenario. And since it's still a bullish market, you might also hold on to the buy till it comes into this 150.778 zone or the 151.831 zone, whichever one you are very comfortable with. So that is for the USDJPY currency pair. Now, none of this trades have met my confirmation yet, my personal confirmation, because I trade with highly profitable trading systems. I derive my trades with highly profitable trading systems. So if you would like to know the kind of trades I'll be taking, the kind of trades I'll be on, and which one I'll be, using, or which one of them I'll be taking when they present themselves, you can join me on the premium Forex signal service. Now, the premium Forex signal service goes for $200 monthly. The value you get on this service is highly premium, just like the name implies. And you get a 10% commission for referring anyone to do business to join the premium Forex signal service as well. Now, the trades I place on this platform, are highly profitable trading signals that are derived from highly profitable trading systems. It's high win rate, high profitability, and you can rest assured that you'll make a lot of money following the signals that I post on this platform. Now, in the month of September, we had 100% win rate. Now listen to me. I'm not suggesting that every month we have 100% win rate, but I am letting you know that in the month of September we had 100% win rate, and some months ago as well we also had another 100% win rate month. Do you understand that? So if you see any trade on this platform, just be rest assured that it is a high probability trading signal, right? I don't post anything less than that. The trades I post on this platform are the trades I use myself, the trades I take myself. So if you would like to be part of what we do, my direct Telegram contact is in the description below. Copy the link, paste it in your browser, and chat me up and let me know that you are willing to join the premium Forex signal service, and I'll enroll you and let you know how everything goes. So if you'd like to take your trading profits to the highest possible level, you can chat me up and let me know about that. Let's talk about it. You see, I'm not bluffing, it's just the fact. And if you're asking the question that, oh, why are you selling signals if you can make a lot of money? The truth is, I want to add value to people, and that is the reason. I want to add value to people with the $200 monthly. It's extra income for me, and it's also the signals themselves will also help people to make a lot more than the $200 they pay monthly to this signal service. So it's a win-win for me. I'm adding value to people, and I'm also making extra income. So whichever way you see it, it's a win-win for us all. So I would like to see you. I'd like to see you come on board, chat me up, and let me know that you're willing to join the premium Forex signal service. So thank you very much for watching this video.